Dude, what? Hey, Luce, what the hell happened to Srrty? Like, did what? Did we really think he was the problem? Or am I tripping? I actually thought he was actively improving. Like, is split one compared to split two. Like, he was actively getting better and better. The team was getting better and better. I actually am very confused with the benching of Srrty. Like, I don't get it. If you told me they benched Tomo like a fourth time, I'd be like, oh, what? I mean, at this point, he's asking for it. But Srrty? Oh man, I'm so upset I didn't get an interview, and there was no press conference. Like, why is there no press conference? We've always had press conferences. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. And then there weren't any, and like I didn't get any interviews because like I don't get flack with interviews, and Cloud9 just lost, so they probably said no. Exactly, it was Srrty and Shaden that were like consistently getting better, and they were like 90%. What the hell is going on here? And they were like 90% of the improvement. Oh, they're psycho. Okay, I just saw the message. I can't believe there's crazier news than that ending. Like the presence of mind to be like, we have lost the game. First of all, the presence of mind of Cloud9 to play the game the way they played that, like the fact that they got on. First of all, Blabber absolutely whiffs that engage. Thanatos absolutely saves it with his freaking Kisante, and then like Sven and Vulcan just, dude, Vulcan was on a tear. Like Vulcan and Sven played so well, especially Vulcan. Like his flash Renata engages, getting Whippo time, and it looked like Whippo was inting, but it was just like whenever you see the replay, it was Vulcan somehow catching with the Renata R, catching him with like a flank, catching him with the flash like handshake, and catching Masu and killing the bug. What's Kha'Zix? But that backdoor call has to be like the presence of mind of Inspired to be like, no base and TP from base so they don't see your TP go across. That was actually insane. That was like that has to be one of the most clutch up moments like I've ever witnessed. Like this is more it's not even like a misplay. You know, like there are so many different misplays that just happened. Like think of Jensen in 2016. Like that was incredible. Think of like double lift culling like that. I feel like double lift culling in games 4, that was one of the ones where like sure Talia missed, but Lucian also had flash, so it didn't really matter. But like most of the time it's someone making a mistake. And you can argue that oh Cloud9 should have based, and like they didn't see the DPs. How are they supposed to see it? I don't know. I thought that was like one of the most impressive ways of like grasping victory from the claws of defeat. From like, yeah, that was incredible. I wanted Cloud9 to win. I wanted Blabber to win. I wanted to like see Vulcan. I thought Vulcan was playing so well. Even Busio was like he gapped me in a bunch of the games. They were playing so well, and I really think that this Cloud9 team would get so much experience and would run NA when they come back from international. And I don't know if they're planning on boot camping in, since they could technically just boot camp in LA, right? Like people are going to be playing on in Vancouver. It starts in 2 weeks, but yeah, dude, those were some entertaining games. I fell asleep. I fell asleep because I was really, really tired. I had a long day, and then I woke up. I caught back up to the games like in between the breaks and whatnot, and then like game 4 I watched and like oh my god, FlyQuest through game like FlyQuest are gonna lose game 4, and then somehow managed to find a win the game, and then I'm like okay game 5, and then game 5 they're at the Nexus Tower. Cloud9 making an incredible defense. I'm celebrating. Cloud9 is gonna win. They're gonna get Elder. They're gonna run it down mid. They're gonna end the game, and then TP is happening. It's like, oh my god. Sino is definitely the better team today. Exactly. Like I don't know. That was one of the most clutch victories in a game 5 in a like championship setting. I know, like we're not in Texas. We're not on a stage. Like screw the fact that dude, the crowd was so neutered. Like it felt like they weren't really cheering, and maybe it's a broadcast thing. Maybe the crowd was like extra hype, but the broadcast actively like didn't allow the noise to come through for some reason. But it just like every time you look, there's like 50% of the people aren't even cheering. Every time they show the crowd, there's like just a couple people going yay, and then the rest of the people are just on their phones. They're like, oh look at us, it's us. I don't know. The crowd for the intensity of the games. Like when we went to the YouTube theater, it was so hype, and you could tell the crowd was like cheering and roaring every single moment. And then here it was just I don't know, it felt so neutered. Inspired just has Blabber's number. Inspired just has everybody's like Inspired. Okay, I wanted to say, is Quad really is Quad really the MVP of that series? Is Quad really the MVP? I think it's hard to give it to Busio. Okay, I think it's hard to give it to Masu. I agree with that. I think they played well, but I think like it's hard. But like game one on the okay, I think they're gonna talk about game two, right? So wait, no, sorry. Game one, the Talia flick, like he made very clutch plays. The Talia flick, I understand. He was having like a lot of presence with the rise. Um no, game one he played the wait, am I crazy? I think I'm forgetting who played what. Yeah, game one he played Azir, right? Yeah, game one he played the Azir, and then he because Azir into Silas, like there was mirror draft. Azir Talia shove that hit three and won them game four. That was game four. Okay, I'm confusing. Yeah, game one was the Azir. Game one was the Azir play, and they won that game somehow. I think Renekton just like kind of gobbled everyone up. At some point, like the carries were just too strong, and then game they lose game two, they lose game three, game four, the Talia flick. Game five on his Victor, like, did he really carry? Did he really carry that game five? I'm gonna go on gold at GG. Wait, hold up. Let's look at game five. And then let's look here. Okay, he was 3, 1, and 9. 333 CS. Does it show damage? Damage distribution. Mid lane had 22% of the damage. I mean, the 80 carry was doing a lot more. I don't know. I didn't feel like he was actually the MVP of that series. I felt like if anything, like, well, okay, who would you even give this the series MVP? Honestly, Vulcan. Like, I know you can't give it to someone who lost, but I just felt like Vulcan was actively clutching up. Vulcan was playing so well. Like he actively was trying to win. Whippo game 4 and 5. Okay, Whippo on the Cyan game like absolutely inted it. Whippo on the Cho'Gath game had a huge lead, started inting the game, and then like somehow the team pulls that game back. Whippo on Gragas like kept inting and inting and inting so many times. But I think the Gragas game wasn't on him. I think it was actually just C9 playing so well around his Gragas that he was like being put in situations he's not used to. So I don't know. I think if if I could vote for Vulcan, I would vote for Vulcan. I felt like he played extremely well. Like that was some crazy play from Vulcan. His Renata was incredible. His like even his Braum play was great. His Alistar, like the way he was like waiting for cooldowns and playing around vision. Um his karma was like, dude, the karma when the Trundle flash, he got the tether, he slowed down the Aatrox. He was playing great. I thought he was playing incredible. But yeah, I mean, I guess the only person to not really mess up was you feel that way because they flash shouldn't have won. Okay, maybe that's true. Yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah, I think that they probably just had to give it to Quad because he was the only person that didn't like make huge mistakes. Right? Like he played the Azir into Silas matchup pretty well. I know they burnt his flat, like he burnt his flash solo, and then he was fine on the Annie, right? He like kept pushing the Yone out of lane. He was good on the rise. He was good on the Talia. He was good. Like he was on average. Like if there was Hoopu ratings, he was like a solid 7.5 and 8. And everyone else like for all of the games, whereas everyone else had like ups and downs. Especially Bwipo had like a lot of downs, and a bunch of ups. Like his Aatrox game was good. His Renekton game, his Aatrox game was okay. His Renekton game was great. But man, what a series! And like the idea of like okay, they took Musio, Busio, and Masu FlyQuest. They took them, and they gave them a positional coach. They gave them so much resources so that now they're like actual threats. Like for Busio to pull out the Elise game five, like that's just crazy. He like the confidence that he's been getting. Masu as well, just playing great. He had a great Kaisa game. Like he's doing his job on Caitlyn, which I'm assuming Caitlyn loses because I asked you, Luce, about like what counters Callista, and you were like, can't. And I was like, you can't? You're like, no, Kate. Oh, I just misheard you. And like they took that lane. He played the Kate well. Um, but that's exactly what Dignitas aren't doing. They took Srrty. Srrty was like actively improving every single game. Looks like he's doing better and better. And then they're like, oh, you know what we should do? We should freaking bench him for Photon. Like Photon hasn't even played. I'm so pissed. 1 second. I think picking Kalista at the moment is troll. I mean, they almost made it work, right? They really should have won that game. I think it's like one of those like what's it called? Scrim champs where like in scrims Kalista just like absolutely rolls everybody and it's impossible to lose, but it has a 50% win rate like in LCS, right? Or LTA has 50%. Like it's banned so often. It's banned like most of the games, but the times it does get played, like it goes even. Um the wins were like Masu and Yan. The losses were Sven and B-Boy. Obviously Sven like had a relatively good game on it, but it looked in the mid game. It looked really hard for Kalista to play. It felt like it couldn't follow up to Jarvan, right? Because Jarvan was like, "Oh, I'm gonna EQ." Okay, dude, did Blabber lose his mind, or was that like actively the only thing this composition could do? Because like the number of times on mid lane, Blabber would like EQ and try to ult to the Caitlyn. Caitlyn has flash, she has ghost, and she has 90 caliber net. She has her E. What's the point of like, even if you ult her, she's not gonna die. And there are like 3 team fights that they lost because Blabber was like trying to do that. And I know one time he actually got the Kazakhs in as well as the Caitlyn, but like, okay, you forced her E or you forced her flash, she killed you everybody else. What's like, why are you not going on the Victor? Why are you not going on the Kazakhs? Why are you like so obsessed with this? I mean, Kazakhs had spell shield and whatnot, but like, I feel like you should be focusing the Victor, no? And he just didn't. He just kept going on the Caitlyn. And it's not like you have a Kaisa to follow up. It's not like you have a Galio to ult you. You have a Hui who can sure throw spells, because Zante is like far, Callista's far, Renata, by the time her ult comes up, like half the times they just leave. So I didn't really understand what the angle was, but I can understand if they were like, that's the only angle because we can't make it onto Victor because Victor just puts a gravity field and maybe Elise Cocoon, Gragas Peel. I don't know. I don't know. Stream culture is so bad, people stop trying after a bad early game. From what I hear, Cloud9 are not that kind of team. Cloud9, okay, maybe other teams are, but like Cloud9 are the type of team that like will not FF. They will keep playing out the scrims. SR's the only team that doesn't FF. If you remember, it's what Fly kept saying. Yeah, I think Cloud9. I've heard that about Cloud9 as well. Fly space is too good. Yeah, dude, I honestly thought that there were opportunities to get engages on it, but like Azale kept saying like, oh, he was barely out of range. He was barely out of range. He was barely out of range. And Inspired has Blabber's number. I don't know if that was like Inspired doing something, but I definitely felt that it was a very close game, and I don't know. I thought Cloud9 should have won. Like, it's like what Lou said. I think Cloud9 felt like played like the better team, and were just like Doctor Strange, where they found situations to lose games. Like the fact that they lost game 4 was like maybe a clutch. Wait, let me look at game 4 again. This was the Talia, right? Yeah, maybe it was like a little bit of clutching up, but you had a 4-0 like Aurora. I feel like they had the opportunities to win that game. Tristana was hyper fed. Like, I felt like it was like a clutch up from FlyQuest. But then game 5 was just like one of the biggest clutches I've seen in like a game 5. I don't remember the last time I've seen such an amazing clutch. Like, maybe you could argue DRX versus T1 game 5. They lose Baron, they still freaking win. Maybe that was like one of the with the Kindred. That maybe, but like we're talking about NA here, right? Yeah, I don't know. That was incredible. And then just getting rid of Srrty. I saw. Oh, can I say this out loud? Wait, is it? I have to make sure this isn't like I have to make sure this isn't. I'm not leaking anything. What? Okay, one second. I need to make sure. I saw a clutch that game minion. uh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say anything about what's going on with Srrty. Oh, okay. It was just someone trolling. Okay, I thought maybe it was like people. No, no, no. I'll get leaked eventually. No, I had seen like someone saying that Srrty was actually going mid, and that's why they were getting photon. But apparently, it was like, oh, y- they should put him mid and like let him play if they really wanted photon. Not oh, I heard or like oh, I just talked to someone. Like it wasn't anything like that. So I just had to make sure I'm not like trolling anybody. Leak. Yeah, I think getting rid of Srrty is like one of the stupidest decisions I've ever seen. And you got Photon. Like, okay, how much better is Photon gonna play? I actually think it's so stupid. Like, as much as I trust Rigby, this is like one of the stupidest thing. I think this was one of the stupidest decisions. But at the end of the day, it's freaking what's their name again? Dignitas. Like, how many times are Dignitas gonna make? Mid is pretty stacked. Not gonna lie. I mean, here's the thing. Like, could Srrty find another team? Is there another team looking for a top laner? I don't think Team Liquid are going to do anything. You look at Lions. Ooh, this is speculation, not leaking anything. What if Srrty goes to Lions? Um, we did hear from. Okay, did he say this to me? Regardless, um, not Jose Dioto. What's his name, man? I'm forgetting his name already. Audieland. Audieland. After they lost, we're like, oh, we're making changes. After they got eliminated, they're like, oh, by Dig, we are making changes. What if they were just like, oh, we don't like Licorice anymore? Let's get someone else, and they bring in Srrty. That could be a possibility. I think. Where else could he go to? I don't think you kick Castle, right? Castle's been like one of their shining lights, and you already kicked. Oh wait, what if you do need to kick Castle? No, I don't think you kick Castle, right? Because like the thing with Castle is that he's an import, and like if DSG want to get an import AD carry, which they have, and an import mid, then they'd need a non-import top. So maybe you do that. This is just speculation. I'm just like trying to find a spot. It's not that I want Srrty to leave. Don't get me wrong. I want, or not that I want Castle to leave. I think Castle's doing great, but it's just so disappointing. You watch like every single split, stupid stuff like this happens, and it's quite frustrating. Uh, oops, wrong one. There we go. I gotta put in my solo queue games so my coach doesn't yell at me. And at the same time, I can talk about how since I didn't get any interviews, which I kind of expected when FlyQuest won. I think if Cloud9 won, I get an interview. If FlyQuest won, there was like no way I was getting an interview. Which I mean is to be expected. It's you usually like prefer the in-person media over the like not remote media. I was gonna say out of person media. um, Pool Party Graves. I already own Pool Party Graves. This has to be a joke. Why are you giving me a skin I already own? What is this? Contains champion shard bonus goodies. Okay, let's. Belveth, I have. Vargar, I have. I didn't get any bonus goodies. What the hell? Okay, well, I don't need you. How are you? Yeah. What a what an incredible game. Like I'm so glad that our last two. Well, I don't count split one as like a legit final. I guess I should. Two of the last three finals have been incredible. Um, both of the times FlyQuest won, but apparently FlyQuest can't win in a regular game. They have to win like by backdooring or something. They can't. They just can't do it regularly. Let's ban Belveth. That champion's busted against mine. Fly rematch Gen. Honestly, like Inspired versus JoJo is looking kind of nice. Inspired versus JoJo, like just that whole narrative. Dignitas fans, what are your thoughts? Every project. Dude, Blabber is Blabber streaming? Is Blabber streaming? I have a feeling every time he says depression, he streams. APA is streaming. Griffin, Speaker. No, he's not streaming. Okay, just wanted to check because he tends to do that. Champions banger ending only. I know he really doesn't win anything that isn't a banger. Ganked by Jungle IRL. MVP and champion. First time he. Do you think he could have won MVP? Like Inspired could have won Finals MVP? Wait, go.gg. What the hell? What? Oops. Blackluster is 9. Let's look at the games. The first game he played the Sejuani. I thought he had a pretty good Sejuani, especially the early game. Jojo the NA goat. I love it. Oh, loose. I heard Titanic, Cleaver, Riftmaker, OP. Only in games. What's third item? Overlords higher than rate. Yeah. Let me actually just put her up. Briar. You can see it doesn't show the third item. The heck is this? Death Dance? No, thank you. See more. All right, let's just go with Briar. Let's ban the Belveth. I do think that. Wait, let me go back to what I was saying here. Okay, he had a good Sejuani game. I thought the Trundle game, like, he kind of got gapped by Blabber. The Xin Zhao game, like, he kept fighting despite. I think there's so much mental fortitude to, like, be losing and inting and still have, like. It's probably better in fights against a bunch of bruisers or tanks, actually. Not really. Yeah, I don't think that's like the case. I think it might be a little bit different, just because I think when you're going against bruisers, having that extra HP to like last in fights and get that extra damage is like better. It's about passive damage amp and omnivamp. It's not really about the omnivamp, I think, but the passive damage amplification is like really good against poke, because it's for Briar, like you insta proc your passive damage amp with your passive, and that lets you like insta proc cleaver, insta proc the passive damage amp, and like kill the squishies like a Zerath or something like that very, very quickly. It also adds a huge burst on your Q because your Q has insane like AP scaling and your ulti as well. So I think it's more about like, it's not necessarily one shot, but it's more of like when you don't necessarily need to consistently fight. I think if you're consistently fighting, just Overlords is just a better item because it gives you the stats that actually matter towards your W. That's how I'm seeing it, but I mean, I can try it this game. They have a bunch of CC. They have like one tank, I guess. They don't have that many bruisers, so maybe this game. Damage is based on time in combat, though. It's based on, yeah, and your passive keeps you in combat the entire time. So like if you auto some like a minion and Titanic like happens to touch them, it's gonna keep proccing the entire time. That's why like you have to wait like 5-6 seconds, I think 6 seconds before entering into turret, because you have like a built-in Ludens, right? Let's see here. I mean, I guess this is a Mumu support. I'll go Riftmaker this game. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I actually think this is not a. I think this is a Sterix game, to be honest, but not even a Overlords. We'll see. I don't know if it's actually good. I just heard about it. It does. It is good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's better than Overlords. Like Overlords is such a great item. I know it technically has like a worse win rate than, what is that item called? The Sigil. This item here, Death Dance. Like I think even Sundered Sky has a better win rate, but I just think those are like very specific. Vision what? I mean, I don't really want to start Q, but good luck, have fun. It does, like, your Q, by the way, has like has 60% scaling. And then damage, it does 20% P, like it kills, wait, it shreds 20%. I want to put this ward down. Yeah, I do want to start my Raptors. Yeah, we got nothing. Oh, well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to get the auto. Nice. Okay. I just want the assist. 6 XP. Hashtag worth. I mean, I am technically done. No. Dude, the GM of Dignitas has to be like one of the most hated GMs in like League Esports. This guy like cannot keep a roster together. Honestly, that looks kind of gankable. But I'm not touching it. I'm just doing my full clear. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What's going on here? He didn't really flash, so... I mean, I probably could have gotten that kill if I went for it, but I think Rengar might just be able to go into my blue side. I guess I could have went into his side. I don't know. I didn't think it was worth the risk. Okay. Q auto, W, or E auto, W. Ah. 5, boom. There's a reason a lot of new players from NA refuse to join lower teams. Honestly, I found out how often that happens quite recently. Like, I knew it happened every now and then, but like, I found out when I started like getting into the scene and like actually hearing more of how often that actually happens. I was like so surprised. I was like, surely I messed that up, but that's okay. No one saw that. I'm supposed to get one more auto here, but yeah. I mean, I'm still going to finish faster than the Rengar. Rengar was also delayed. I don't really need to use my spells on here. One more auto, it's dead. I don't think I needed you guys, but thank you. Yeah, hello, Master Swag King Comics and Manga. I missed my W2, but that's okay. No one noticed. Okay. I'm on my way here. Oh, no, I missed. I tried. Okay, I have to go rush him. Oh, well, I mean... Okay, well, now we lose. Hello? I can flash on this. Nice. Dodge his Q, or buffer the Q. Okay, now I go. He flashed. I'm pretty sure he ignited as well. I'm not pushing that with you, buddy. Sorry. I need to run to my raptors. I don't want to base. Are you my dad? Mr. Comics and Manga? I am not your father. I have never fathered a son. I have no son. But I can see the confusion. Aw, man. Do I win here? I do. Okay, not if I do that. I got a flash. Yeah. Oh, he was I didn't realize he was Come on, W. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, no, not if he flash. I trolled that. I should have just based. I knew I had to base, but I kind of greeted. Rengar flash as well? Okay. Would love to have a conversation with you about League. That would be awesome. Sure. Do a lane swap. I'm jungle. How can I? I can't really lane swap as a jungler. Let's see. 28, 28. Wait, he skipped? Did he not do Scuttle? He took my Raptor, so he must have skipped Scuttle. I don't know what he did, honestly. I trolled that. I think it could have just been, like, mega ahead. Oh, he took both my topside camps. He didn't... Oh, he didn't do his bot side. Little trolley? Yeah. Okay, he did. He's gonna be up XP on here. The greed is real. I was a little bit greedy. I did get a kill, so I really shouldn't have been greedy there, but I felt like I could defend, to be honest. And then, yeah, it didn't really work out very well. It should have worked out. Okay, are we diving this? I don't really like this angle. I need to just farm. I can't just keep, you know, not farming. You want to do dragon or what? I just want to do scuttle. Jace flash, very nice. Ah, I'm so dead. I knew I was gonna die. I swear Briar needs some buffs like Nefiri, and she would be broken. She is broken. She has like a really high win rate. I'm just trolling. But yeah, she's actually pretty good. I mean, I am kind of trolling, but he did ult. Okay, let's just play the game normally. I don't need to do anything special. I have winning bot lane. Just playing around that. I can see why they don't. But Briar Chimp would be disgusting. She's actually really good. Like, I think she's like quite strong. The thing is, okay, he flashed. Very nice. How did that? Okay, what? I'm sorry, but like that should not have hit. Oh my god. That should not have hit. I think Briar is actually quite strong. It's just that she doesn't necessarily have certain like playstyles like everybody else does. So it's a little different. She has to do so much more in order to be the same, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm up CS. I am down 2 kills and 3 assists, 1 assist, but yeah, I actually think she's in a really, really good spot. I don't want her to get buffs because then Ryze is gonna nerf her. Like, she's gonna start becoming a little too OP. Oh, can I ult this? No, okay. That's huge, yeah. That triple kill was nice. Rengar is here, careful. You want to do grubs? I mean, sure, they do have a Jace, we have Mbessa. We do have Pryo, she has no... They have no sums. I think I can do this. Good call. Let me bring this up here so I can get the AoE. I also got my smite upgrade, which, I mean, I can't see him right now, but I'm assuming he just got it too. Okay, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep this ward. Like a very common pink ward placement, just in case. Let's go around here. If he uses cage, he used cage. I can look here. I can buffer. I can hit one more. Tap E. Nice, got him. And I get a level up off of that. Yeah, I think once you start doing a lot less, I am worried about Rengar being here. Let's do this. Okay, he's not here. Well, he was bot. Maybe I should have. I should fight him on my red. Here. Oh, he's not here. What the hell? Oh, he's just on dragon. Okay. He's not solo. I don't know what you're talking about. I understand their frustration, to be honest. Like, I would be frustrated too, but I kind of misplayed, and so I have to now respect my misplay, so. I don't really have much of a choice. 1,700 gold. Like, I'm behind, right? Boom, boom. I don't want a pink ward right now. I'm behind. This top lane, let's see. One here, one here. He has flash in a minute. I could look to ult this. I can look to ult mid. Does he get? No, he has to ult out. Okay. Was that Rengar's ult? Like, I'm ahead of the Rengar despite how he took like 2 camps of mine, right? He took the whole quadrant. He took, yeah, 2 camps. Okay, Mbeza. Didn't even flash for it. Did he just flash? I think he did. Okay, let's just go back to farming. Okay, never mind. I did press R. I did look for the R. Okay, he TP'd. Go ahead and sweep over here. Oh, yeah, they see me. Where are the timers on my buffs? Hello? The timer was here earlier. Dude, what are you doing? Why did you walk up like that? Dude, how is that on me, by the way? You're actively trolling that. Okay, I can kill this guy, for sure. Thank you. Oh, I put it the wrong way! I didn't even get the kill. Because he gets... Okay, let me just shut these guys up. They're actually just trolling me. I really shouldn't listen to them at all, but I did. Ended up making a very bad play. I had Titanic in base. I didn't need to do any of that. And then I ended up flashing. I didn't use my E. I could have died for it. But I thought, like, my last auto, he just was so tanky with AP items. I don't know. I thought his Aftershock was off and everything, but he just didn't die. And now I'm back to making bad plays. Because Rengar is, like, making plays, and I could just take a huge farm lead, but I'm not. Because I keep trying to help. Alright, we'll be fine. You guys can have Scuttle. Do as you please. I'll put one more auto in, because I don't know what they're doing. Let me hit my stun, and then you press Q. Okay. Buffer everything, just in case. Okay, there we go. And then we can ult him, we can ult him, we can ult him. Very nice. Okay. I'll go here. I'll hit him with the stun. Heading out, brother. Looking forward to chatting with you later. Take care, man. That is how you defend your vision. I don't have ult for a little bit. This is a really good ult angle. Oh, never mind. She died. Can I Q over to this from here? I can. Nice. I C9 fan. I need to go to the gym. Yeah, you need to really like relieve all that stress, huh? Yeah, he took my stuff. Did he leave any wards? No. 83 to 80, yeah. He took everything? Really? Damn. He even took these guys. No, he didn't. Okay. Thanks. Dragon 40 seconds. I'm not showing. AD, AP. They're mostly AD. I guess I'll just try to use HP for the Vigar. Top doesn't matter. Wow. That's rare to find someone that thinks that. As he gets a solo kill. Or gets solo killed. But hey, at least we have League of Legends. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Rengar has ulted bot. Oh, he ulted me. You have ulti. You have ult. Hello? Thank you. My god. Dude, we got a kill. It's fine. Come on, come on, come on. No, my WW didn't go. Ah, we got another kill. It's fine. Dude, we're fine. I should have been faster on my W or my E. He also ignited me. Nice. Good job. Alright, let's go back. Try to win the game. Okay, nice. I'm gonna pull this out. Yeah, I mean, I knew he was there, but I was just like, whatever. I'll listen to my Mbessa. She's the only one like trying to win the game. I mean, I'm dead, so like I'll just do what I can, right? TP'd. Amumu flash. What else? I'm playing quite a poor game, but I just gotta keep my head in the game, and we'll be fine. Ash is dead. Oh, she dodged. She dodged. Okay, Ash. He has. Oh, he has no flash. Now he has ult. Oh, auto. Nice. Okay, let's go double ruby. I think I need it. Could have gotten a pickaxe, but I think double ruby is the play. My Ash has 2 items. Like this Rengar has 8 items, 8 kills. He's probably in my jungle right now, or he was because he died. Right? He probably took these. No, he didn't. Okay. I thought maybe he took them before getting his. My Titanic didn't go off. That's strange. Identify win con? Yeah, it's just Ash. It has to be Ashe. As much as I think she's annoying, but her and her duo, Lux. Okay, this guy has no flash. We kill him. Oh, well, he put down a thing. Well, if he does that... Oh, wow. He can actually just do that. And I die. I'm bad. I think he flashed, if I'm not mistaken. I thought we just one-shot him there, but I guess Ashe didn't have ult. Oh, okay, Ashe is dead. Oh, no, she's fine. Okay, there we go. Boom! Aphelios flashed as well. I'm gonna say that was all me. Even though it was troll, I think it was all me. I know I saw the timer here earlier. Why? Very strange. I'm gonna go to these camps, get them respawning. Yeah, this is a little scary, but now I can hop. Oh, he's not there. He's not there, he's not there. I have. Dude, you almost took that. I was about to smite. Oh no, I wasn't looking. I was looking at the minimap. I can't help you with that. You're mega dead, yeah. Ping me, please. Ping me. It was definitely my fault. There's a lot of stuff this game that was my fault. That wasn't one of them. How much HP it has? It has a little too much HP for me to kill it. I'm going. I'm full going. I'm full sending. No, I missed him. Yeah, let me just hit this guy. No, I missed the auto. Ah, unlucky. Alright, let's go this. I am running it. Dear lord, I'm worse than Blabber. Poor guy, he played well. Okay. 3 items on my 80 carry. Surely I know what to do, right? I mean, if my ADC doesn't want to fight this, I guess we don't have to. But their mid laner is getting strong. I have no ulti. He has no ult. He has no flash for another 40 seconds. Yeah. Okay, the game is going to be really hard to fight. Yeah. Oh, we're still going. Okay. Guys. Just me and Ashe are gonna do this? Okay, we're not doing it. Am I gonna die for this? Yes, I am. And they're taking my raptors, and my Krugs, and my everything. I'm gonna hide right here, see if we can maybe find an angle. Win? Okay. Also, do you have timers on screen? No, I don't know why it's not on screen. Like, it was at the beginning of the game, I'm pretty sure it was there. But now it's not. Wait. Oops. Yeah, like the jungle camp timers? I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, let's go back here. They took my stuff. I should go here. Boom. I got my 3rd item. Okay, that's very kind of you to say. Now I can't touch this anymore. Well, I'm gonna grab the farm if no one else is. No, you have timers on screen? It's your live view timer? I don't know what you mean by that. Like my jungle camp timers aren't showing is what I mean. But I do have the flash timers, yeah. Oh, yes, I do have timers. Okay, I see what you're saying. I just don't have my jungle camp timers anymore for some reason. He wasn't joking about having his third item. Let's do that. I mean, I tried. What is this? Oh, you mean I still have the timer on here. Oops. You sent me a screenshot because I'm an idiot. Thank you. Oh. I'm sure there's a way to win this game. I just have to find it. I think it just starts with me, like, getting a Knight's Vow. Do I do it? Do I get a freaking Knight's Vow? Surely that's troll, right? Yeah, I think it's troll. I think it's troll. It's a little too troll. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take as much of this mid farm as I can. That she will allow me to... Nice. Got a little bit of gold. 200 gold, not bad. Oh wow, he went the other way. Oh my god. Are we not throwing Ash ult on that? I feel like that's the only way we could have won that. We just Ash ult him. That's actually quite frustrating. Oh, now we throw it. I didn't press it fast enough. I actually thought I had time because like the sign was near Lux. I thought I had a little bit more time. I just go this. Finish my cleaver and then maybe third item. We figure it out. Lux, you're useless and don't even realize it. Oh, Lux is probably just like flaming. Please restrain from pinging. I think this is a bad TP from Jace, no? Oh, they already got Baron. Okay. I mean, sure, I could have ulted a little bit better, but I don't think this game is like completely lost. I think just defend the Ashe and we'll be fine. Maybe I'm like, he has flash, careful, careful. Yeah. Okay, not bad. Really? I thought it just dissipated. Okay, let's go kill this guy. Oh, we're really going to kill this guy. Alright, we got him. Nice, not bad. Now we go kill Veigar. He has no flash still. Oh, he left, okay. Oh, not bad, honestly. Could have been worse. I'm gonna go ahead and walk up with my Ashe over here. Little bit of that. Little bit of putting him in the wall. Little bit of that. Okay, flash. Oh! That's how we win the game. That's how we do it. He flashed. We did lose triple inhib, but I just got 2 huge kills to fund my Sterex. I think it's just this item though, yeah. It is the third dragon, that's fine. I do want a little bit, like 400 gold ideally. I die if I W here. And he's there. But I was gambling that he wasn't there. Okay. Okay, now it's a very, 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 very scary. I know. I'm running. You should duo with John. He is online. I'm only playing one game and then I'm heading out. I gotta leave. You want him to carry me? Is that what it is? You see me at 2 and 9, you're like, oh, you should do it with John. Careful, guys. Careful, please. Please. Careful. Okay, very quickly. Don't die. Crap, he died. Okay, just dodge like that. I'm dead. Yeah. I had no flash. He flashed. Ooh, he lived. Okay. Nice. I don't think that Ash ult was necessary, but we got this. Bro, I made it to Emerald by myself. I can... Come on, barrier? Oh, he barriered. Ooh, Hourglass. Very nice ulti. Q. Okay. W. Okay. E. Auto. Nice. Okay. You got this. I believe in you. Keep chasing for another 40 seconds. 10 seconds. No, it's over. Surely he just hits, right? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I trolled this game so hard. Yeah. I think I'm actually out of Emerald. I'm back in plat now. Am I? Wait, let's check. I carried Dare solo. So D4. Oh, we won't talk about that? Really? Let's give it to... Let's give it to Leah. She was chill. I'm still in Emerald. 0 LP. Perfect. Okay. Honestly, that was a really bad game. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off. Completely inted my face off there. In honor of Cloud9. We just int, but I'll see you guys later. Peace.